think he gonna be cool, man. I ain't like how everybody after that first game was going crazy.
Yeah.
It was this first game in the league.
Right.
Niggas is ready to write him
In the
off
US
as
at that.
Like
in
y'all
the
ain't never seen a
US.
deer in headlights before. Like,
right.
come on,
He
bro. The
just
nigga
got
was shook,
out of
man.
an altercation with Brittney Spears, man. Cut him some slack.
Getting
You know what
groped
I'm
and
saying?
shit. Getting
Getting
groped.
groped and molested in the hallways. That nigga was traumatized. You could tell in that first game. All right, baby, welcome back to the Inside Wolves podcast, man. Hosted by the Inside Wolves, man. I'm Big Grown Blessing Holly favorite. We got the fan favorite Juju over here doing what he do, man. And we got the almighty Quinn down there, Q. You know what he do, man. We got a lot for y'all today, man. So we gonna get right into it for y'all, dog. We gonna get right into
Let's
it.
talk about it.
Real quick, too, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because that's a real big part of this right here. So go ahead and make sure this joint gets spread around, let the people know. And now, as far as this episode, we're going to start off with the hottest prospect in NBA history, according to the niggas that be on TV. Mr. Wembanyama. Mr. Wemby. He had played 2 games in the summer league, and they sitting him down. But out of those first 2 games, man, what y'all think about him so far? You know, just a little something, nothing too crazy. You can't tell his career trajectory, but hey, you know what I'm saying? What you think of so far?
I think he gonna be cool, man. I ain't like how everybody after that first game was going crazy.
Yeah.
It was this first game in the league.
Right.
Niggas is ready to write him
In
off
the US
as
at that.
Like y'all ain't never seen a
US.
deer in headlights before. Like,
right.
come on,
He
bro.
just
The nigga
got
was shook,
out of
man.
an altercation with Brittney Spears, man. Cut him some slack.
Getting
You know
groped and shit.
Getting groped and molested in the hallways. That nigga was traumatized. You could tell in that first game. But you know, I ain't like that, man. They ready to write him off as a Kwame Brown that fast.
Yeah,
that second game was
that's
good.
disrespectful.
He showed y'all what the fuck was going on in game 2 though. You know what I'm saying?
He showed that, hey, I got that bag.
Let me show y'all this 27 and 12, nigga. Quit playing with me.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you what I also didn't like. I'm gonna tell you what I also didn't like from the media. I ain't like that when he had that bad game, when they listed all the rookie stats, they put everybody else like shooting percentage up there. They left his out. They left his numbers out. They just put his points, rebounds, and stuff.
You know
they didn't put what he shot.
You know what's funny? I remember even before Summer League, they were showing like his shoot arounds or some shit, and the nigga was bricking. And Twitter was going crazy, like, oh shit, a bus, and nigga pull off a dunk and everybody clapping it. I'm like, you know, I just want to see him play. But just to be quick, from what I've seen in game 2, bro, that's exactly what I expected. It's just so much. It's only so much you can do with that height, bro. As far as like as a defender, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that nigga really showed that game too. I think he's in a perfect organization with the Spurs. As we all know, they're really good with developing their bigs. Example, David Robinson, Tim Duncan's, you know, greats of that, you know what I'm saying, caliber and stuff. So I think he's in a perfect organization where he's away from, you know, distractions and shit like that. Like, he don't need to be in no Houston. He don't need to be in no Atlanta. Like, he need to focus on his work, his craft. You know what I'm saying? I saw reports that the nigga skipped out on some type of party, you know what I'm saying, to get some more rest before the second game of the summer league. So just from what I've been seeing so far, man, I think I have high hopes for this kid, man. He looks really, really good. So
that defensive prowess is coming through. That defensive prowess is coming through quick and early. He's out there an elite rim protector already.
Yeah.
I don't think people talk about enough how important your first spot in the league is, like how much influence it holds over their like your entire career. Like there's so many players that have like fizzled out that probably would have had way better careers had they landed in a better spot, you know, as soon as they got in the league. And I think Popovich just signed a new deal too for 5 more years. I think he really 5 more years.
He locked in.
He's locked in. I'm telling you, I think he's really about to.
That nigga said, I got a generational talent. There's no way I'm not getting my hands in it.
He's about to lay the blueprint for that nigga career. Yeah, whoa.
crazy. Come on, bro.
Yo.
He said, I gotta get a hold of this baguette right here, boy.
I'm saying, pause, bro. Come on, man.
We got ourselves a baguette walking in here, boy. Hold on.
Baguette.
Let me get a hold of that.
We got a motherfucking beignet in this motherfucker.
Yo, niggas is crazy. But no, Pop is about to lay the blueprint for that nigga career and show y'all how this nigga should be used. I think this is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that's a big fact. I mean, I definitely remember from podcasts prior. I think J.R. Smith talked about it. He said he didn't really get into like a good coached environment and like a winning franchise until he went to the Cavs. When he was on Denver, when he was in New York, it was just like we practice when we practice,
just hooping,
show up for the game. We not really running sets, and then he was like, "Oh damn, hold on." When he got to Cleveland, oh shit, we got practice, like actual practice.
Y'all take this shit for real?
Hold on now, like we actually like running sets in here, and we're really doing like in-game drills here. It's like this is crazy. And as far as Wemby goes, I agree that defensive prowess showed early. This is what I've seen from online, but again, it's not super duper like my personal take, but I also have seen it as well, proven the difference in the gameplay from the first game to that second game. Again, he's a real hooper. He's from overseas where they play real basketball. I think he literally said before he came over, you doing all that one-on-one shit, you're going to lose every game you might over there in Europe. You might get some highlights, but you're not going to win dropping 45, taking all the shots. And so when he came over here the first game, he was not expecting niggas to throw him the ball on the wing and be like, cook him, get him. Like, okay, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
That nigga was surprised. That's probably why he played so bad.
Nigga said,
What we running?
What?
We running through you. Do whatever you want to do.
Go crazy.
Okay. All right, bet. And then got dunked on and all that shit. But then the second
dropping
game,
some more shit.
I'm saying, but then the second game, if you look at the highlights, there's a lot more actions being ran for him. Like he's actually cutting, he's actually posting up, and they're giving him the ball in position. And look what happens. Just that simple. Look what happens when he gets the ball in those sets. So I'm definitely seeing a high future for him. Real quick, just a personal, real prediction from y'all. What do y'all think the averages is going to look like for him this year? What do you think he's going to average his rookie year?
First year, I'm giving him Spurs starting. I'm going to give him a quick 20. I'm going to say a modest 22, about eight boards, 3 blocks.
Okay. That 22. Shoot, I don't even know if that's modest. That nigga's getting buckets as a rookie.
I mean, I'm just saying. Of course, by today's standards, 22 ain't, but that's still respectable. So yeah, 22.
I'm gonna say a cool 17, 18. I'm gonna say a cool 17, 18 points. Definitely, I think he'll have around the 8 assists range. I'm with Juan there.
Assists?
Rebounds. Yeah, I think like 6 to 8 assists. I think I can easily see him doing that in that system.
5-6 somewhere too.
And then 5-6. I can see 5-6 cool. But and probably about the same in rebounds, somewhere between 6 and 9. I give him. Only I say that is because as a rookie, I don't know. He's gonna be that number one option. And that means he's gonna get number one option defense. And I'll have to see how he reacts to that. And in the past, because I had a short stint with the Spurs, shout out to Mar, you feel me? But Pop isn't just gonna, like, for the better or worse, have that nigga cooking up, Pop gonna have that nigga passing out to the nigga. Pop gonna try to win games. That's the thing. Pop's still gonna try to win games. So that's why I said the assists. I think he's gonna have good assist numbers because Pop is gonna teach him how to find those guys when he's getting those extra looks, and because Pop's really good at that. So that's what I'm predicting. Solid.
Yeah, I would roughly go the same, honestly. I was thinking around thing that comes to my head would probably be like 17, 8 and 4 with like 2.5 blocks probably a game, averaging that, 17, 8 and 4 is probably what I would say.
Sound about right.
So, and then, shout out to Wemby. Your future's looking bright, my boy. I hope that you go ahead and live up to the what's it called? To the hype. Go ahead, fulfill your destiny, as they would say. Because it seems like you got a whole thing laid out.
Also, shout out that nigga security, man, for getting that motherfucker Brittney up out there. Shout out his security.
White bitch off the
unmelanated.
Bro, they decked that shit like that.
You see her crazy. You see her crazy ass on Instagram. Juan, you see her crazy ass on Instagram. She on there dancing in her panties and shit. She on there cooking.
Draws loose as hell. Draws
loose as hell. Draws is loose.
That shit is crazy. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Those videos of her dancing are crazy.
She got them pulled down.
Back there, bro.
She got them pulled down to the tip of her crack.
How the fuck you sag a bikini, bro? For real.
They pulled down. They pulled down in the back to the tip of her crack. They loose in the crotch. It's just all bad. It's all bad. It's all bad.
That's crazy.
She look with some cowboy boots. It's all bad.
Bro.
It's really bad. I don't know what she got going on. I pray for a quick recovery because I don't know what the fuck going on with that. That shit.
She look a crackhead.
Bro, I know a crackhead when I seen one, bro. I know a crackhead when I seen one. I done seen enough, bro. You can't tell me that ain't a motherfucking baser.
No, that's a fact. Nigga said that about YoungBoy when he was dancing to his music. I'm gonna need that same energy, bro. She
look. Same thing about Kodak when he was on there off that bean on that
out.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I know hard drugs when I see him, bro. That she was off one in those.
And she's like every other day with it too. It's crazy.
Shit was really weird. Really, really weird. So. We're going to transition this one to online. You know, the influencer world is really popping in today's media. Even if you're a small influencer to being a bigger influencer, there's always a little spot for you, a little audience that you can reach out to and kind of, form your own community, potentially even fund your living. So with those people being underneath of you in that respect, i.e. fans or customers or even people that are on your level of contemporary influencers or content creators, how much ownership does an influencer have over their audience's beliefs, actions, and thoughts? Do they have a lot of them? Saying out of 100%, how much percentage should they take of the ownership of these people's actions, thoughts, and beliefs? You're their favorite YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? We're not just talking about grown niggas here. We're talking about whoever, 17, 16, 14-year-olds as well. You're their favorite YouTuber, favorite Twitch streamer, whatever. How much ownership should they take over this? Out of 100%.
100%.
100.
You should take all ownership of what it is that you are putting out as far as content wise. I'm only saying that in today's aspect because I feel like everybody nowadays is way more impressionable than as before, as far as like when it came to maybe us growing up. Niggas had time to, go outside and not be on social media. Like niggas had a balance of sports and social media. Now where things is so social media heavy, so app friendly, so everybody's getting their information, their knowledge off of these apps, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and all these things. So you being on these platforms, having this entire flock of fandom, looking and supporting you and trying to figure out what it is that you like and what you do, it's because these people are, they're influenced by you. You are an influencer. That's why you have that fandom, that power. All these people are looking up to you, trying to see what you're gonna do next. What it is that's hip, what's cool. Because that's what everybody is trying to do. Is trying to emulate someone else and not really have something of their own. So I think in today's aspect, you should definitely take 100% ownership only because of how impressionable people are in today's society.
Look, I'll say this. I agree. One, I think you're 100% responsible for the content that you put out. I think you're 0% responsible for the actions of other people. Now you influence those people, yes, and you don't have ownership over them. Yes, you have a responsibility to those people, and yes, I think when people that consume your content do bad things, you should have to answer. You should have to answer for your content and the effects it has on people, but you shouldn't have to answer for that person. So because they're them. So
some people do. I'm only saying that only because when you look at it, you know, like I said, everybody's trying to copy the next person. So all these people, of course, I understand it makes sense to say, like, I can't take responsibility for someone's actions. However, if you're putting out content that's similar to what other people might be doing, and you know it could be some shit that's harming other people, you don't think other people are gonna want to join the wave of what this new trend is and harming other people in that same way, i.e., like those public pranks and shit. Shit don't be pranks nowadays, brother. Shit, folks put themselves in dangerous
and they
situations
get hands
and
put on them too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So in that sense, I would say putting out content like that for it to be shown, you still have to have some level of responsibility because you're putting it out saying like, oh, look at me, I did this. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna want to follow you because you're an influencer. You have this fan base. You know what I'm saying? People want to be you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who you are. That's the spotlight that you're in. So I think just at some level, of course, you can't 100% account for what someone else is going to do. I understand what you're saying, Lee, but at the same time, if you're putting that content out, you can't just
answer for the content. You don't answer for that person. You answer for the content. As much content as you put out, as much as you put yourself on the internet, nobody will 100% know you. If somebody consumes Andrew Tate's content and try and believe and follows what they believe his philosophy to be, and they go slap their wife, Andrew Tate shouldn't have to answer for that man slapping his wife. He should have to answer for the philosophy he's put out that maybe drove that man to do that, but he shouldn't have to answer for that man slapping his wife. That's answer for the content. The person that don't answer for the individual, because that's how they took it.
I feel like that all goes hand in hand still, though.
I was going to actually
only because of the production.
As far as like a devil's advocate kind of side of things, and also, and like I said, speaking on the part that you just brought up, Lee, what if the video, like you said, answer for the content? What if the content that you're putting out is like, not the content in general, but like a particular video? I'll just use a well-known one as well, just because this is the easiest thing that comes to mind. Would be like something, say you're like a Destiny, like a political type streamer, and you just voice your opinion or your distaste for like a particular person or what they're doing over there, and your fans go like blow their shit to pieces. You go over there
threats really, and everything,
like go crazy. You shouldn't take any responsibility for anything like that. Like you're saying 0%. I'm saying
if you've told your fans not to do that, which is why they do that. If you vilify this person, you go in on this person and don't tell them to do that, then yes, those people usually do have to answer for that. But if you're giving your opinion on something and you say, that your opinions live independently of that person, don't go attack that person. No, you shouldn't have to answer for them going to do that. That's just what they do. I don't know. Like, you've done all you can do. You can't control these people. You can state your opinions, just like you stated your thoughts that, hey, don't go attack this person. They still go do it anyway. So it's like, I don't believe you should be held responsible for that. Now, can you be held responsible for the inflammatory stuff you've said about a person? Yes, hold them accountable for that. If you don't like that, hold them accountable for that. Be accountable for the things you say out your mouth, not the things someone else does independent of you. So that's what I think.
Even with that still same thing, let's say, would that same thing still hold weight or still hold true if the other person that you just maybe denigrated back actually this time, they maybe came at you first or react or said something like a reaction video to some of your content and they were just really laying into you?
And you were laying into me? I'd address the things they said. Yeah, not the people that came over to come at me. I'd address what they said. I'd address the content they put out about me. I wouldn't address the fans that came and
did whatever
they did. Yeah, he doesn't have control over that. Yeah.
Suppose they're just going to do what they do regardless. Even if they're not in your community, they'll ride this unhealthily hard for somebody else's community as well. Such is life, though. This on the similar topic, but just because I don't know, maybe if y'all seen this or not on Twitter, but there was did y'all see this video of Beyonce on stage and she was talking to this fan as she is like going by? And this is just more about the influence that some of these influencers have. She said she went by this fan and she was like, wow, 66 shows, huh? Wow. So she was talking to a fan that had been to 66 of her shows, bro. 66 of her shows. And I'm just bringing this up kind of to lean back into what you were just saying there, or alluding to as well, Lee. There's just people in this world that are going to be on one, clearly. And there's not really much you can do about them, to be honest. I don't really know what you do about a motherfucker whose drive is so damn strong that they're going to go to 66 concerts by you. But I don't even, most people don't even go to 66 concerts in their life. This person went to 66 Beyonce concerts.
Of one individual, just to see one individual.
And that's just that's part of her community, you know. So I guess you just got to kind of account for the people who are a little out there, I guess you could kind of say. Mm-hmm. That's about all you can really do for them, though. As far as that goes, I want to ask y'all something. This is a real trend that I've seen as well too, and I want to see what are kind of opinions or things that y'all think may fit into this trend. What are some things that you cannot look tough while doing?
Oh man, shit! Walking down the hill, bro. Walking down the hill, nigga sipping any drink with a straw.
You can't look tough walking down the hill. You can look tough. I've seen it.
I mean, you can. But it just takes so much effort. It takes so much effort to.
You have to try to do it. You have to try to do it.
Once you get to like the decline and you're steady, you like, damn, nigga, I got lower back problems.
It's my back.
I'm trying to walk a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Sipping out that straw, yeah, you're not wrong. Sipping out that straw.
Sipping out the straw, yeah, okay.
Those are my first tattoo, I think.
I gotta say, definitely, it don't really matter what's being said. If your feet are hanging from any kind of a seat, it doesn't really matter what you say.
Yeah, hanging feet.
You can't say anything about I'm gonna come whoop your ass. You can't say that shit again to me. Like nothing. If your feet are dangling,
hold on, nigga.
You gotta hop out the chair. That's a no.
That's another one.
Not at all.
Yep. Laying on your stomach. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Is there a tough way to lay on your stomach? Why? Is there a tough way to lay on your stomach? Why?
Feet up. Feet up. Just play. You can be playing dominoes with niggas.
But the thing is, bro, if niggas don't just be laying on their stomach just for the fuck of it, bro. You can't just be, you know what I'm saying, playing the game on the couch, laying on the stomach. You gotta be trying to. Maybe you having some restless nights. You trying to get some good sleep. You know what I'm saying? You just turn the pillow over to that cold side. You like, you know what? Let me get some of this chill pillow right now. That's the only way. You know what I'm saying? You got your piece on your dressing.
Your piece, you gotta have your gun.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga trying to break in your shit. You feel me? That's how.
You gotta have your gun near you to make it acceptable.
And your old English right by your bedside.
Hey, yeah.
There's no tough way to wear an apron. There's no tough way.
Cookout, bro.
There's no tough way.
Really, you can't wear it at a cookout, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
Tough with it, he's saying.
You're not gonna be tough with it. You're not gonna be tough with it.
Look crazy, but you can't.
You're not gonna look crazy, but you're not gonna look tough.
You're not gonna look like a real nigga with that on, apparently.
You're not gonna look tough with a frosted martini. Fruity, colorful style. Fruity drink, and it's icy, and it's cold and ice slush.
Any drink with a damn umbrella in it. No go, nigga.
I thought this a long time ago as well. Those super duper tight skinny jeans. Don't matter what it is that you're doing or wearing, like nothing else you're saying. You can have a gun on you.
Yep.
And that's just
Quinn, I'm glad you said that.
Pants are that damn tight.
I'm gonna add to the clothing section open toe sandals, you know, with the crevice, the shit in between your toes. They're seeing your toes, but you ain't got no socks on. It's just no way.
They gonna walk down on you. Hey, nigga, what the fuck you saying?
And it's flopping, the flip flop flopping, got the toes out, and the thing cutting in between his toes. Yeah. There's no way. No way.
Nigga walking up to you, click, clack, click, clack.
Click, clack, and hey, nigga, what you say to me? Nigga, put some shoes on. Some socks.
I probably stuck on that nigga toes, man. Who you talking to, nigga?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely the last thing.
There's no way. I'm sorry. This might hit home for a lot of niggas, and I do this. So I understand. And I have a mirror right to my left, and I look and catch myself all the time. There's no tough way to play the game with a headset on. You don't look tough sitting in front of the game, the 2K, the Modern Warfare. Over there. Oh, my sis. Oh, yeah. He's over there. He's one shot. He's one tap. There's no way to look tough with the headset on, playing the game. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. There's no question about that. No matter what it is that how you have that on, you're going to look crazy. You're
going to look crazy.
Bro, there was a funny story about that real quick, too. My man's back in high school, and I'm going to just leave that there. My man, he got this one girl Snapchat that he'd been trying to really talk to for a little while now, and he was excited over that. And he took his headset off, you know what I'm saying? We on the game, and he snapped her. He took his headset off to take a picture, and he took the picture too low. So you see the mic, like, coming up. You see the mic coming up, and you see the Turtle Beach symbol. Bruh,
he a gamer.
Oh. I'm geeked just because when she sent something back, she actually mentioned it. She was like, I think she was like, is that a gaming headset?
There's no way to make a gaming headset look tough, man.
There's no way that it looks hard. There's no way you can look hard with anything like that at all. It just don't work out. I would also throw in there,
sucking a lollipop.
That is, yeah, okay, fair enough.
I would even touch those, man. You can't even pick those up, man.
Let me get that sucker. The lollipop.
If you a tough nigga, there's just certain foods you can't even try out. Those
you want to blow what, nigga?
The fruity drinks.
Yeah.
I would also throw in there any kind of half-done hair care. Looks pretty
fondue,
wild.
melted cheese on your lip. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to melt it. Fondue. There's no way. It's in your beard. You done got it in your. You done got the fondue on your lip, dripping down your lip.
You got
oh my bad. Oh my bad.
Just like the Dippin' Dots. The homie got
like the Dippin' Dots. There's no way.
I got you, bro. Don't worry.
I got you, bro.
Don't worry about that, homie.
You eat melted cheese, nigga.
Oh no. Hey, look, there's a couple things on that list right there that's really hitting home. Hey, you can't deny it is what it is, people. You just gotta take that one on the chin. And so we're gonna transition this slide on over to the what's new with IW.
Yes, sir.
Man, we're gonna update the information bank. What you got for us, baby? What you got going on?
Man, so just apparently, right? You know what I'm saying? Just growing up, we all black. We know what Waffle House stands for. We know what their integrity is. Apparently, man, you know what I'm saying? Out in South Carolina, the niggas is going on strike saying, you know what I'm saying, it's unfair working conditions and they requesting 24/7 security. Now don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying, but we've all seen the Waffle House fights. We've all seen the Waffle House skits. You know what I'm saying? Niggas make it into comedy. Niggas even saying, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the Waffle House workers, you got to know how to scrap real shit. Because them Waffle House workers,
part of the interview.
They put them dukes up. You feel me?
It's part of the interview.
I ain't seen Waffle House nigga lose a fight.
I'm just a little curious, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that those Waffle Houses in South Carolina ain't some good locations. If them niggas don't know how to fight, man. I'm a little confused, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little puzzled as to what's going on out there in South Carolina. Like I said, I don't want to see that being a trend with our Waffle House staff members. I would just hate to see all my good, hard-working felons go away, you know what I'm saying, and want to go on strike and request security, because that's not what I'm there for. I'm there for good food after drinks, you know what I'm saying, and I'm there for some drama. That's exactly what I'm there for. That's the club part two, nigga. Nigga, that's the move after the section, after the bottles and all. Waffle House.
So is that not a regular thing in you said Texas or South Carolina? Which one you said?
It was South Carolina.
South Carolina. Is that not because all the houses up here be having a security guard? Because I only go at like night. And so I don't know if they have them during the day, but I know most Waffle Houses usually have the security guards. They don't have them. Wow,
nigga, you'll get robbed. You'll get robbed by a homeless man in Atlanta, nigga. At Waffle House over here.
Now y'all need them. Y'all need them.
No.
That's new. No, I'm saying they've had them.
A couple locations.
I've never seen one with security.
Bro, I went. Bro. But the Waffle House is up here is like they treat it like a club after spot. Like I went there New Year's Eve. And the dude is literally outside funneling people in there. Yeah, you third after that car over there.
That's how it
come in. You know what I'm saying? That's how. Yeah, like it's a security guard out there.
They got valet, security.
It's the spot, nigga. I'm seeing bad.
No bullshit, bro. I'm gonna send y'all the video, bro. We was hot boxing at the main Waffle House in Atlanta. That's right in the city of Central. That shit over there. Central Park. Can't remember. Centennial. Yeah, Centennial Park. That's what I meant to say. But it's a Waffle House right there. So it's right in the heart of the city. I tell you, niggas left a Halloween party. Niggas got the hot boxing in the Waffle House, bro. I'm talking about a whole Waffle House smoky. Nigga, you would have thought that shit was a hookah. You would have thought that shit was a hookah spot, bro. No bullshit. This was around the time. This was the same. No, I think the year before. That same Waffle House actually got broken into because of the riots for what's George Floyd. Like the same time the riots was happening. That was a crazy ass year. That was a crazy year.
2020, yeah.
Yeah, it was just a lot of shit going on.
I'm still, like I said, I'm still baffled by that fact. I mean, it makes sense, but also as well, like you said, it's taken away from the culture of the Waffle House. So I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, you niggas.
I'm
just security guards out there.
I don't wanna walk into a Waffle House now and I see somebody with fucking veneers. The whole staff got veneers. They don't look like they don't do no drugs. Like I don't think no tats. I don't want to see that, bro. I want to know my shit's coming from struggle. You know what I'm saying? I need that soul in my Waffle House.
I want to see safety, man. You walking into Waffle House with a lady and niggas is hey, nigga, I need security. I need some assurance, man. Niggas not pulling out guns. Like, come on, like, give me out here.
Look,
keep the security.
The security are the employees, though. That's the crazy.
The security are the employees.
That's part of the.
It is though.
We was just talking about that. They was like, all right, okay, yeah, you got experience in this. Okay, yeah, you've been flipping burger. Okay. Can you meet the chef out back real quick? He got a couple questions for you himself, and then that's when you and the chef go ahead and throw hands.
Hey,
I really want to know the Waffle House interview process. I want to know how they've successfully been able to recreate the same atmosphere at every location in the country. How are they all struggling with niggas?
Ron hit it right on the, He hit it right on the nose, bro. Every single one of them places got felons cooking like it's the only job they can get.
I be having to
like
tell.
It's the only job I could get. Goddamn it.
I be having to tell like my family, like my mom's side of folks that be coming from up north and shit. I be having to tell them folks like, welcome to Atlanta, where like niggas be having like music videos at Waffle House. Like you can be having you a good ass all-star meal. You know what I'm saying? Good scrambled eggs. You know what I'm saying? You might have went crazy, did a blueberry waffle or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you look to your damn right. Niggas got poles and shit aimed at the cook, aimed at the nigga making your waffle.
Sticks.
And it's a music video, like Cole Bennett type shit. It's crazy. It's
straight
crazy.
Sticks at the cook.
Like what?
And he ain't blinked. That nigga still cooking.
Nigga ain't blinked. That nigga in the music video. That nigga rapping.
That nigga
rapping. That nigga rapping. It's his music video. You feel me?
That's the realest nigga
in fact, I take back the apron shit. That Waffle House apron, them niggas look tough. That Waffle House apron with the Waffle House on the corner, them niggas cooking the waffle, them niggas look
with the batter on.
It's dirty. It's never clean. It's never clean.
The cigarette butts.
Yeah, them niggas. Yeah, okay. That's the only apron you can wear.
Got it, bro.
You got it.
The Waffle House apron. That's the only one you look tough in.
The Waffle House apron, nigga. Because them niggas can fight.
I bet you'll find that shit on Amazon too, funny enough. Go ahead on Amazon, order yourself one, fellas. That's going to make you go ahead. That's going to up your kitchen game. You're going to look all types of different. Stepping into the kitchen with the Waffle House.
Sure is. It's going to look different.
No, that's a fact. And like you just kind of end it off personally. I just remember going into Waffle House and seeing the demographic there is absolutely insane. Waffle House is really a staple for just all types of after hours activities because I'm going in there, I'm seeing a table full of women in tight dresses and high heels. There's a table full of niggas that just look like they were circulating, waiting for the women to come in. There's like a white group of friends and family that are over there. They got kids with them, just enjoying their meal. You got niggas wearing waist trainers over there enjoying their meal.
You be having
waist trainers.
You be having little Asian. You'll have like a little Asian college boy trying to focus on his studies and shit. You'll have.
I lied to you not. Crazy, I lied to y'all not. The last four times I've been to a Waffle House, they've had just a token hanger around like it's a corner store. Like he just in there. He ain't ordered no food. He in there just talking loud. He got him standing up by the little bar seats. Y'all, everyone got the bar seats. He's just standing up by the bar seats, just being loud, talking to the niggas in the back. They're like, oh, get your ass out of here. He just in there like chopping it up. Ain't ordered no food. Every one of them got that nigga now.
I got a nigga that just be hanging out.
True. Like it's a corner store.
That is like one said, the staple of the drama, man. The very first time I ever went to Waffle House,
have it.
Nigga threw the plate back at the chef and walked out. I said, God damn, this shit is real.
I need
all the hype is real. Like all them stories I've been hearing, this shit is actually real. This is the first time I ever been here. And nigga throwing food off rip. Like this is hey. You go in there for the vibes, to be honest with you. But
I don't know how you can go to Waffle House and be dissatisfied with the food. It's the same every time I've ever been.
That's what I'm saying. It's consistent, nigga. It's consistent.
It's consistent, bro. Everywhere
every time, bro. No matter where you go, bro. You go to at least like, you know what I'm saying, you go to certain parts. You know what I'm saying? If you go to one with more melanated staff, all the shit's gonna taste the same, bro. I promise it is. I promise it is. Because they have the same struggle. No matter what city,
every single one,
nigga, they have the same struggle.
I can't tell you how on the nose you are with it. It's the exact same everywhere because this is the only job these felonious niggas could get, and they say I'll be damned if I go off the rule book at all. How do you want me to make these eggs? 2 eggs, throw a little this much salt. And they're following that shit to the T. Them niggas do not want to get fired.
My old plug was a Waffle House cook, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Give me my little baggie under my plate. You know what I'm saying? Get my waffle. You know what I'm saying? Put in my little to-go box and shit. I'm gone. Them niggas be hustling, man. Them niggas, they always figuring out another way. You know what I'm saying? As soon as a nigga get released, you know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna find his way to get to some money on us real quick. So.
Oh yeah,
nigga, gonna find a way to a buck. Well, shoot. And speaking of finding their way to things, we gonna talk about this topic here for the Geeking or Preaching segment, man. We just want to find out what you guys think about the situation. Are they geeking or are they preaching right here? And so the real question is, first, geeking or preaching? We gotta address Usher pulling up on these women. And just start singing to these women that are in relationships in the crowd here. First, we're going to start off with the geeking or preaching as far as Usher. Where y'all at with Usher doing this? You think he's geeking? You think he's preaching? You know what I'm saying? It's part of the show, man. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Hey, man, I ain't going to lie, bro. That nigga, if I'm him, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying if I'm him, nigga's preaching. But I'm not. So he's definitely geeking. And I'm only saying that just to say, right? Because I'm gonna let you know right now, you know what I'm saying? If I'm that nigga and I'm out with my lady, bro, and you walking up to my woman, hey nigga, I'm not playing with you much. I'm gonna pull them shades down, like nigga. Hey, bro. I'm not 100%. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I might throw this fucking bottle at your neck, nigga. Like the whole show gonna be over. But in another sense, to say if I was Usher, hey man, they be choosing up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You seen it, bro. You look at Kiki, man. Whole family gone, man. Whole family gone, man. They gonna choose. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, because I know how I feel when niggas be in that zone of my face. You untouchable, bro. You unfucking touchable. And that's how I know it would feel having all them flashlights and cameras on me. Nigga, I'm gonna feel like a god. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do. Who's gonna stop me? All these cameras in my face, all these flashlights, I'm a star. So in his sense, I definitely see exactly what you're doing. But that shit gonna get you fucked up fucking with a nigga like me. I'm gonna tell you now, bro. I pay my hard-earned money to take me and my lady there. Yeah.
How long he been doing it? You don't think this nigga's learned to recognize he's a tactician, he's a sniper. He knows who he can and can't fuck with. Juan, you know what niggas, you know how niggas gonna move on? You seen that video? It was one video he went to. The nigga was sitting with his girl. Real, you know what I'm saying? Nigga dapped him hard as shit. You seen that? Boom! As soon as he found that hard dap, that's that. Don't play with me, bro. And he was real respectful. He felt that dap. He saw that man. He said, me, bro. Hey, bro, he saw that man dap that hard ass dap. He knew exactly not to play with. He knew not to play with that nigga girl. That's exactly how it's gonna go. You gonna keep that? Hey, man.
That shit, man. That shit on Twitter, man. Somehow, some way. Usher's concerts have become the litmus test for how strong your relationship is now.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Somehow, some way, he found his way into that.
It got so bad on Twitter, bro. I saw niggas was like quote tweeting it like over and over. Shit had got at least like, I think the shit was like maybe like 2 mil or something. Like and likes and shit. It was some crazy shit. Niggas was saying we should all team up as niggas and beat Usher ass, like just jump the shit out of Usher. And I'm like, bro,
niggas don't understand about Usher is an R&B nigga. R&B niggas abide by different rules. Hey, he's allowed to do shit like that. If your girl fold, that's her fault. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I will say
you throw that on the woman, man.
I'm saying I'm throwing that on the woman, but I will say this: Usher is getting up there in years, man. I said this on Twitter. Hey, when we gonna start talking about why he can't keep a wife? You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to get going. It's time. Settle your ass down somewhere. You over here doing all that, singing in women's faces, sweating. Go get you a wife, man.
Sweat rags.
Around that same kind of thing for a lot of them stars, because I seen a similar thing about Fab on Twitter as well. He was asking like, man, what's going on? Where the 4th of July cookouts at, man?
Yeah, the nigga,
you 45.
You 45. Nigga, get on the grill.
Nigga, you the fun uncle.
And then right beside him, they put Big Boy cooking steak on cedar wood planks. On cedar wood planks cooking with salmon. Some real grilling shit.
Nigga, it's your turn.
That's supposed to be you.
4th of July party.
That's what I said. These niggas. Yes, these niggas' minds so warped being in the media so long. Niggas think they still 20-year-old heartthrobs. Yeah, young 20-year-old heartthrob. Nigga, go be old somewhere. Nigga, go get on the grill.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we being real, bro, we all got an uncle or a granddad that's like that. Always been.
Oh yeah.
Always thinking they young and shit, thinking they still hip. Like,
bro,
you
friend or at least a family friend who pulled through. Nigga wearing clothes that look like it's fresh out of your closet. Like,
nigga, you 30. Quinn, you 37. I seen this the other day. You 37 with chains on your skinny jeans and a Thrasher t-shirt tight as hell on the stomach. Nigga, go put on a suit. Go wear some slacks, nigga.
Hey,
you with a chains on the jeans. You know the chain that link from your pocket to your back pocket, the chain. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga probably got the little lighter with the little zipper shit attached to his belt and shit.
Bruh, with a tight ass Thrasher hood t-shirt.
That's a big fact.
Distressed with holes in it.
Old niggas pull up jeans, t-shirt fitted. Pull up jeans, t-shirt fitted with the shades on it. 42. Popping out like he's about to head out to the club with the money spread on.
Nigga, why are you 52 with a Kenzo shirt and purple jeans, nigga? And a Miri shoe.
Talk about
what is wrong with you?
Talk about
misunderstood. Nigga,
what you got going on, bro?
Nigga, go put that money spread on the 401k, nigga. You got kids, you got grandkids on the way, nigga.
What you got going on, bro?
Okay.
What do you think about it, though? Well, actually, shoot, I'll say I think Usher, like you said, well, I'm actually with you in that respect. I think Usher's preaching from the perspective of what he's doing for himself.
Yeah.
But overall, I think he's geeking in the sense of targeting women with relationships. And the only reason that I reference that is because, like you said, if there's a nigga next to him That bro, you tripping like Kyle Kuzma and what's his girlfriend name? Winnie, I believe her name is.
Winnie.
Yeah, she just hopped right on that nigga lap. Like, hey, you already know what time it is. Like, come on now, we're not doing that. And but it's like a random girl. He's not gonna know she has a boyfriend. But Keke Palmer, I'm sure you. Hey, come on now. I'm sure you.
It's not his job to know, man.
This is true. This is fair.
It's not his job to know.
So, now the real question, like Juan kind of already answered himself, but then the second part to that question is, what would you do? You at an Usher concert with your girl, and this nigga come up sashaying.
Hey, Juan,
the hand out.
What you mean? Hey, man.
Hey, player.
It's going.
Lockstep, brother.
Yeah, nigga.
Hey, man,
bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Hey,
good looks.
Good looks.
Hey, bro. I don't know if y'all seen this it's an old Vine video, but those two kids in class, they were singing "My Boo" by Usher, and then the teacher. I said that's exactly gonna be me. This nigga come over singing her. I'm standing right next to the nigga. I'm getting in the mic too. Like
I'm getting in the mic too.
Yeah, that's my man.
Holding it by the hip, holding it by the way.
I was trying to wrestle the mic away from him.
Rest of the mic, yeah.
You mush that nigga in the face. You mush that nigga.
Mush him. Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't going for none of that.
A big consensus though. Geeking or preaching? What you think, Juan? Geeking or preaching?
Geeking.
Geeking. What you think? What you think, Ron?
I think Usher is preaching. Usher.
Think it's preaching. I got it.
Here's a quick question. Here's a quick question for the niggas. Here's a different perspective because I heard this scenario thrown out there. Guys trip. Guys go to the Megan Thee Stallion concert. She up there sweating. She say, "I got something special for y'all, my hotties today. I'm bringing one lucky nigga to come up here and grab this fat ass." I'm bringing one lucky nigga to come here and grab this fat ass. And so, you know what I'm saying? You know what happened. So all your girl get a video is of niggas painting to you, me. Me! They call you up to the stage. And you up there just passing out like the nigga did at Janet Jackson concert, salivating. Does that nigga get the same respect? Does that nigga get the same bail that niggas throwing Keke?
Hey, man.
Yo, that is crazy.
Hey, bro.
That is crazy. She invites you up on stage for one of those lap dances.
Them lap dances.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
man.
Nigga Juan going up there. Juan folded. That relationship is folded.
I'm just saying. That's I can't say that because I'm just thinking if I would have heard that shit like, it's a once in a lifetime.
She invited you to grab it. Grab this fat ass and you get a lap dance. Juan, stop it. You right there, the camera. Me!
I better cut them lights off. I better cut them lights off.
You can't look tough, still. You can't look tough.
You can't look tough doing nothing like that.
Pick me.
Yeah,
pick me.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Let it be let me go to a SZA concert or some shit like that.
Hey, look, I'm gonna throw her in that scenario. I'm gonna give her the same response that I'm about to give Usher, which is you're geeking. You are geeking.
You're geeking.
You a real life munch. Ooh, come on, pick me, please.
Geekers unite. Talking about the real deal geekers. They don't make them like Steve-O no more. Yeah, no, I'm not really. No, that's a bit much. And
that would definitely be a tough battle, but I will prevail.
Hell no. Your girl watch these episodes. I know. That nigga try to get some brownie points. That nigga try to get some. You see, baby, I'm picking you over me. You see what I'm talking? That will quit doing. You see, baby, I'm picking you over me every time.
Man,
you niggas not slick. Meg the woo.
Meg who?
You niggas not slick, man.
Do you have a picture of him? I'm not sure who that is.
Niggas not slick, man.
Meg the what?
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh jeez Louise. Okay,
Niggas
fellas.
crazy.
Now the question is, and this can even tie into the Usher thing because like you said, that social status and that money got people thinking they're really God. And so we're gonna go ahead and transition that one to asking you gentlemen, real big, real deep. Is money truly the root of all evil? Do you, in your opinion, believe money is truly the root of all evil? Or do you think it's more accountability should be given to the person? Do you think it's because quotes go around like absolute power corrupts absolutely, and things like that? What do you think?
I don't think so. Only because, and I feel like this is a conversation we had in an episode like way early on when we started. I feel like money is a multiplier. It can only be a multiplier of who you are as an individual. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like whatever you was gonna do when you was broke, as opposed to when you have that money, the money is just gonna multiply who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? So if you was frivolous and just fucking off your bread when you didn't have shit, I tend to think that you would do the exact same thing when you get all this buku amounts of money that you don't know what to do with. So, and I take that to the same aspect of even when you think of money in itself being evil, I just can't think of money being evil because, like I say, it's a multiplier of who you are and who you can be because it's currency. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at some bread because, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker wanted to go rob a bank. You can't get mad at money. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, he wanted that bread that bad. But you can't get mad at the money for him wanting to go stick up that bank and put all these folks in house to go get that bread. It's just, like I said, a multiplier of who you are as an individual. So
just kind of makes you more of makes you more of who you are, you would say. And so with that being the case, even with a quote being like this, then I guess you could kind of say, or at least would ask, how flawed or how evil, quote unquote, are humans really then? Because there's a lot of people that be doing some heinous things with money. If all it does is multiply who you are, my goodness, niggas is on some shit when it comes to that. What you think though, Lee?
Yeah, I don't think money is the root of all evil, but I like the saying. I think the saying, I think it gets its message across really well. I don't think it's the root of all evil, but yeah, I like it still. Money, like Juan said, money, exacerbates who people are inside, and money definitely leaves the door open for evil to come through. Whether you of the faith or not, but I think the saying goes, or the adage goes, easier for a man to I think easier for a man to find a needle or pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to go through the gates of heaven. And I like that saying because it just shows that, with money, when you have all that access, it becomes why not? Like that just opens the gate for you. Like it's so easy to do it.
It becomes a real issue at that point.
I think.
Go ahead.
I think, my bad. Even with that saying, it just made me think of a clip of Bob Marley speaking, and a reporter was asking him something about like, how many riches do you have? How rich are you? How much money do you have? The things he was saying was just, what do you mean by riches? Like, what do you mean? What is riches to you? And he was just pretty much explaining that his riches is his family and what he can do for his people and shit like that. And that just shows that for me, like I said, that's kind of like another point of like money not being the root of evil, because certain people, that money shit, niggas certain people just aren't as hungry for it or don't desire for it as much as others. You know what I'm saying? Just like what Bob Marley said in this clip. And then you'll look at somebody who's just money hungry and will do whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? Sticking folks up, doing whatever it means by any means just to get that paper, because that's what they see as riches, money, currency. And then, like I said, you got another person who just doesn't see riches that way. So I think that's the mindset is what really separates people when it comes to money being truly evil and everything like that. Because, like Lee said, it does open that door and everything like that. But the mindset is definitely what's going to separate the two.
Oh yeah, that's a big fact. Just for what's it called, devil's advocate as well, because although I do agree, I don't think money is the root of all evil. I definitely do think it just multiplies who you are. So if there's things you needed to work on before you got money, then hey, you know what I'm saying? When you get money, it's not going to fix the issue. If you was a porn addict before you had money, imagine all the OnlyFans you could subscribe to when you finally do get money. Like, you about to go crazy. So no, it's definitely a real thing. But to play devil's advocate, I could find an argument based off the things y'all said, and which I am in agreement with. I guess you could kind of say money is the root of all evil then. Because exactly of the thing that you said, all the access that it allows, there's a reason a lot of people don't have a lot of nice things or a lot of money. It's because it's, one, not easy to come into, and two, once you actually do get it, think of how much spiraling people do because of the access that you get as well. Like, a lot of people may have issues with things. A prime example of this is like infidelity. Something to really rein into when it comes to that. A lot of niggas be like, yeah, I'm faithful. Yeah, no, I don't do the cheating thing. Well, do you not cheat because you're actually faithful, or do you not cheat because you don't really have the option to cheat? And when you get a lot of money, a lot of those standards that you maybe have had, or places that you may have put yourself, at least thought you were morally when you were broke, definitely changes up. Are you loyal really if you have enough money to be at the penthouse top floor of a hotel, and a whole model really comes up on you at the bar, and your girl done went to sleep back home, and you on a business trip, and she's like, hey, I'm trying to see what your room's like. Are you still loyal then? Because there's a lot of niggas that have never experienced nothing like that and wouldn't experience anything like that unless they got money. So when it comes to a lot of those that access, I can honestly argue, would be the evil that money is the root of. I guess you could kind of say the things you got aren't inherently evil, but you wouldn't have access to those things unless you got the money.
Yeah, but to that, I feel what you're saying, but to that, I feel like
it's still coming like a mindset thing to me, though. I feel like that still would come to a mindset aspect, even if you do get those funds, and it's like, I didn't have the bread. Even if you look at it like, I'm not cheating on my girl because I don't have the bread, or I'm not in the position. If you're thinking like that, your mindset is already on the cheating aspect side of it, like on the evil side of what the money can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already in that mindset. So once you get that money, nigga, you was already thinking that way. I'm just talking about somebody's genuinely, like I said, like a Bob Marley, or somebody who doesn't see the money as the importance that it has on other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not their riches. In that aspect, that's somebody with a whole completely different mindset that looks at money as just, it is what it is. But I'm not hurting for it. It's not gonna make me change my actions and change who I am as a person because of how much I get, or how much, you know what I'm saying, I'm receiving and stuff like that. So I mean, I see what you're saying, but I just still feel like that's still like a mindset thing. Like, if you was already at that point to begin with, you're gonna do that when you get that bread. So
right before you jump back in there, I want to just address that too as well. I would take it even a step further, and I understand what you're saying. Only place that I would differ in opinion or thoughts when it comes to that as well is when it comes to exceeding expectations when it comes to money. So what do I mean by this? I'm not necessarily like a type of person that's super interested in designer, right? I'm not necessarily looking at like Gucci or the shirts with all the logos on them and being like, man, I gotta get that shit. That shit's hard. Oh my God, I gotta get that. You could be that kind of a person. But let's just say you already took care of all the stuff you talking about. Like, my real riches is my family. My family is really this, that, and the third to me. But after they're taken care of, I still got a shit ton of money. Now, I'm not the type of person to really get into like designer, but fuck it, why not? I guess I'm gonna go ahead and give me a little shirt. It's nothing to me. It's like $5 to me, even though it's 500, whatever. That can very easily spark a whole problem in itself. Right there is something that I think you could have no intentions of being that kind of person, kind of like gambling. You know, I had no intentions of being a gambling addict, but I just hit big. Shit, I gotta kind of keep playing. I get that dopamine rush from doing that. I would say the same thing can kind of come from money. It's like, yeah, I took care of all the necessities. I don't got to worry about food. I don't got to worry about my bills. My family don't got to worry about shit either. Let me go ahead and see what this designer talking about. And they go ahead and start getting design. Next thing you know, they blowing all their money on fashion and clothes and cars and things that are really that important, but they just never had so much access to these things. beyond the taking care of their family money, because they're not just going to take care of their family and sit on the rest of the money and be like, all right, I'm good. They're probably going to want to, may as well see what it's talking about. And all it takes is a little hit for a couple, depending on your personality as well. All it takes is a little hit of something for you to really get addicted and spiral out. I can definitely speak to that as for sure. Yeah. You don't even really got to be a drug addict or anything like that, but fucking, I'm going to smoke some weed just because I'm good on money. Next thing you know, you buying a QP every goddamn week just because you really loved it that much, just because you decided to try it once.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Clint. To be honest, the only reason I don't say money's the root of all evil is because I know that there's a lot of evil in the world that lives independently of money, and I also and like Juan was alluding to earlier, I feel like money is the greatest enabler of evil. I feel like evil already lived in a lot of people that get money and do evil things. So, like, money wasn't the root of that. Your evil took root because of something else, and money just enabled you to act on that thing in an evil way. But there's still a lot of evil in the world. Money isn't you can't attribute all evil that comes in this world to money. So technically, it can't be true. Money can't be the root of all evil. All evil doesn't have to do with money.
Fair enough. And like I said, I just want to throw in that little devil's advocate aspect because I think it's the same kind of philosophy overall. It's like guns don't kill people, people do. So there's no point in banning that or looking at the guns like the guns are evil. It's the same thing with the money. Money doesn't spend itself. God damn it. You got to go ahead, put that shit in. Doesn't just waste itself.
Somebody's hands or some shit.
Yeah, you got to do something with it. You can have a bunch of money. If you don't do nothing with it, nothing's going to happen. So, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Just wanted to throw a little other perspective out there. But nonetheless, that's another episode of the Geekd Up podcast brought to you by the Inside Wolves Crew, man. We know what we love to do is bring great conversations to you because we love to have them ourselves. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share. You see the links. You see the Instagram right below Inside Wolves. You see the Twitter Inside Wolves 1. Make sure you give us a follow, man. Go ahead and shout it out. And thank you all for tuning in. And we are out.